Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today's video, I'm going to take some goodies that my friends from BeeBeeCraft sent me, and then I'm going to show you how to make a pair of jellyfish earrings. So what we're going to need for that, and I'll have all these things, beads and all, listed down in the description box below, the ones that came from BeeBeeCraft, along with the coupon code if you're interested in getting any of these, so you can make your own jellyfish earrings. But the first thing we're going to be using are these little floral acrylic beads. They kind of look like a pearlescence on them. And so that came from BeeBeeCraft. I'm going to use a bead cap. It's a stainless steel bead cap, which also came from BeeBeeCraft. And then look how pretty these teal colored beads are. They are just absolutely gorgeous. You're going to need, I believe it's 4 of those. Those also came from BeeBeeCraft. And then these clear glass beads, which came from BeeBeeCraft. And then just some head pins, just 3 of them. I'm using 4mm jump rings, 3 of those. And then this chain I also got from BeeBeeCraft. It's just a stainless steel, very fine chain. So the first thing we're going to do is set everything aside we don't need. And we're going to string up some beads on these head pins. I'm going to do 1 with 3 clear beads. I'm going to do 1 with blue bead, a clear bead, and a blue bead. And the last one, I'm going to do, we only need 3 blue beads, a clear bead, a blue bead, and a clear bead. And you know, if you want to do these in a different configuration than I did, go for it. This is just what I chose. I chose to have more clear beads than the blue beads because the blue beads are bigger, and also since they're a more vibrant color, they show up more than the clear beads. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a loop. You could make either just a simple loop like I'm going to show you, or you could do a wrapped loop. And these are very easy to do. And you don't necessarily have to close them right away because we're going to open them again, so I'm not closing them really tight right now. Now if you were doing a wrapped loop, there would be an extra step. And maybe I could do another video on that. Whoops. Okay, so once you get all your loops done up, you need to get a ruler. And this is where the chain comes in. So I'm going to open up one of the loops. And put the chain on it. Close up the loop. We want to make sure that that loop is closed all the way so your chain does not slip off, okay? And this particular one, the one with the 3 clear beads, I'm going to measure at 1.5 inches. because this is stainless steel chain, I'm using memory wire cutters because I don't want to ruin my good flush colors. You got to remember too, everything's very delicate. Okay, try that again. And hard to see sometimes. There we go. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing with these other two. Open it up. Put on your chain. Close it up. Make sure it's closed tightly. And this particular one, I'm going to measure at 2 inches. Oh boy, I hear lots of sirens. Huh. Hope everything's okay. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but we live close to a hospital, so we hear a lot of sirens, but this is way different. We've been having a lot of fires in our area. I hope that has nothing to do with that. All right, so then this next one, we're going to open up. Feed the chain. Close it up. This one's not closed really well, so I'm going to make sure I get that closed. There we go. All right, and then this one is 1 inch. There we go. Okay, don't need the chain anymore. I'm going to set these aside. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to do is I'm using 20 gauge wire, and I'm going to put the silver bead cap on, and then my little flower, my little lily, and we are going to wrap a loop. And then we are going to put these on the loop with our jump rings. And I'm using 2 pliers to open up these tiny little 4mm jump rings. I'm going to put the longer one on first. And again, we want to make sure that's closed. You don't want any gaps because your chain could fall off. And then I'm going to do the next longest one. All right, patience, patience. There we go. Whoops, whoa. All right, make sure that's closed all the way. And then we're going to put on our last one. And if you wanted to do these a little bit more ornate and have, 5 little chain things hanging down, you could do that. All right, so we got all those on there. We're going to feed those 2 little bead caps down, and we're going to wrap a loop and put on an ear wire, and we've got our earrings made. And when you wrap, you want to make sure you're not wrapping into the bead cap. That would be very easy to do. I didn't mute my phone. Sorry about that. All right, tuck that in. I need to go get me a couple of ear wires, and we've got some really cool earrings. Aren't they cool? Let me go get some ear wires. All right, here's my couple of ear wires. I'm just going to basically open that up. Leave that on. There we go, they're all done. Oh, I love these. I can't wait to wear them. And here they are, all finished. Oh, I love them. Now, like I mentioned before, you could put maybe 2 more chains in there. I don't know if I would put any more than that. And I would either do 3 or 5, do an odd number. 1's not going to be enough. But these are really cool looking. Have y'all ever seen a real jellyfish? They are pretty cool. Some of you may kind of be freaked out by them. And yes, they can sting you, but they can be very beautiful. I thought they'd make a really nice piece of jewelry. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for joining me, and you have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, signing out for now. Bye-bye.